Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of Chill, Relax, Plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow them how we want to grow them the best we can. So if that's something you can relate to or you just want to hang out, do some planty stuff with a planty friend, hit the subscribe button. So it's the same day as my last video. We have some more time. Boyfriend is still mowing the lawn outside, so you're probably going to hear that, but that's okay. So I have these three philodendrons I'm going to be repotting next. And then I think that's all of the philodendrons that I'm going to be repotting this year, or probably ever. Most after this, all but two of my climbing philodendrons will be in their 6-inch Forever Home, hopefully, pots. So that's what we're doing. So grab a snack, grab a drink, grab some plants, do some planty stuff with me, and let's just keep going. All right. I will angle you down more. You can kind of still see me, but you can also like see the table. I can kind of move the table a little bit over more so you can see more of the table, and we'll just see how this works. All right. Okay. Ooh, let's do this one because you're leaning pretty far. So this is my philodendron red emerald. He's in like a very small 4-inch pot. And I think he needs a repot. I'm almost positive he needs a repot. Let's see if we can just loosen it up without breaking too many roots, hopefully. I like to repot when the plants are kind of dry, just because I think it's easier. Let me know in the comments below if it matters for you guys. But for me, I like to try to repot when the plant is dry. Although the soil is more dusty, it's just like easier to clean up. All right, come on out. All right, so we got like one good taproot, it looks like. And then we have a couple of secondary roots, but this isn't a bad root system. You can kind of see it right there. So I'm gonna just take some of this older soil off, and then I'm gonna actually see if I can bury this plant a little bit more to kind of get all of these like bare nodes under the soil. I think it'll give the plant more stability and hopefully help it grow a little better. All right, so we're gonna put this guy into which planter? We'll do, I guess we'll do this one. That's not bad, right? That doesn't look too bad. It kind of is a little bit wide, but it's all right. This is the planter we have. So this is the planter we will use. I'm going to use the old soil to help fill up this bigger planter, and also just like hopefully not shock the plant too much with like putting brand new soil. It still has like the biomes from the old soil in there, and hopefully it just helps the plant out a little bit. All right, so it is officially summer now. Well, actually it's not officially summer, but like for me it's officially summer, and that means sunburn. Usually. I've been pretty good. I do have some color on my face, but it's less than other years. And it also means the beach. I live near a beach, so I get to go to the beach. Although I keep hearing like stories about like sharks happening around where I live, and I'm just like, it's a little scary. Not gonna lie, but I don't really go too deep in the water. I don't like swim out. I'm not like a strong swimmer. I like know the motions you're supposed to be doing to swim. I don't go anywhere when I do those motions, or I don't go anywhere fast. So I'm not an efficient swimmer. So I don't really go too deep in the water. Usually like just up to my knees, and then like if I want to get like fully wet, I'll just like sit down or whatever and let the waves hit me. But then I recently saw this one video. I don't know where it was from. It looked like a Caribbean area. The water was very blue. So it looked like that kind of spot. And a shark came like basically right up onto the shore to try to grab, I don't know, I guess grab some fish or something. And I'm just like, damn it. Now I'm like scared. Because at least in those waters, you can like see things coming up. Like where the beach is by me, like the water's dark. You don't really see, it's not clear water. So you can't see anything. So, I don't know, it's a little scary. But I like the beach. Not a fan of the sand, but it's what comes with the beach. Alright, so we got this guy in there pretty good. We'll leave his older leaves alone for now. They'll probably drop off on their own, which is fine. And, oh, this guy doesn't have a bottom tray. Damn. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on watering him thoroughly until I can find myself a bottom tray. Yeah, we're just going to hold off on watering this guy for now. Okay. Alright, so we got that. We got another empty pot. Let's see. We have a Summer Glory and my Torum. So we'll do the Torum next. I think we're going to put the Torum into this pot, maybe? I think this is a cute pot. It's got like some random stuff in it. Get that out of here. Some dried up leaves. Alright, so we're going to do that. Let's see what these roots look like. Hopefully they look good. This plant is pretty resilient. I will say, I don't think I've lost too many leaves off of this. And it's a very steady grower. I don't think it's like a fast grower, but it's steady. And the internodal spacing is pretty short, which is nice. It keeps like the plant looking cute, in my opinion. Alright, let's pull her up. Yeah, we got a good amount of roots on that. Look at all that. See all those roots? Those are all roots. Surrounded by dirt, but all roots. Alright, we're just gonna dump that in there. Put this in here. We're gonna switch out this small little rinky-dink stick with that bigger stick I just had right here. And we're just gonna see how long it takes for this plant to reach the top of this stick. Get over there. Okay, so we got this. And I guess we're just backfilling. Do you guys live near a beach? Is it like clear water? Is it murky water? Do you guys like the beach? If you don't live near a beach, what do you guys do during the summer? Like, I know some people live by like mountains, and there's probably lakes and stuff in those areas, I would think. Is that like the equivalent of your beaches? Just made a mess. And can you guys like, is there surfing and stuff on those lakes, or is it more like boogie boards or boating? Boating, I think, is like a big thing. I don't really go boating. I've been on a couple of boats here and there, but I've been on a cruise. That's like a big boat. But I don't like go boating. I don't want to bury the plant too much because I don't want to rot like the stem. So that should be pretty good. This guy does have a drainage like catcher, so I'm going to water him in. We'll see how much water I need to give him before he starts coming out of the bottom. Let's see. Oh, we already got water coming out of the bottom. Perfect. So we're going to put him onto our floor towel. Try not to make a mess. Ugh, at least a watery mess. We already have a soil mess. We don't need to make mud. Alright, so we got that. And we have one more plant to plant for now. Until I decide to change my mind and plant other things. But, so this is my Summer Glory. And I think this is technically like a climbing plant. I'm just going to pull off dead like roots and little leaves. It is putting out a little pup, it looks like, right down here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a little pup. And I think this is, like I said, I think this is a crawling plant. I do not have this as a crawling plant because I don't have room for crawling plants. I also have the glorious, the summer, the philodendron gloriosum, which I think is also a climber, a crawler. So we're just kind of trying to make them like climb up the pole type of thing. Like that's how I've been trying to grow these plants. It kind of works a little bit. So I just like put it up against the pole, do like that, and then we kind of just leave it and let it do its thing. All right, but this guy we're gonna pre-pot into. I have this planter, and then I have this other. It's a little bit wider of a planter, and I'm kind of contemplating maybe that's like a better idea. I have like this wider plant. This way it can climb a little bit. I mean, crawl a little bit, and if it puts out more pups, like the pups have room. I think we're gonna put them in this guy. All right. Let's see if I can squeeze them out of here without disrupting the pups. There's a couple little pups in here. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's see if I can pull them out. Let us see. Okay. The roots look pretty good. They're holding on to the shape of the soil, the shape of the pot. So that's good. All right, we're gonna put a little bit more dirt in the bottom of that. Bring it down here. Hopefully reduce the amount of mess I make. One can always try at least. All right, so that's put you in like that. I think that's good. I'm just gonna backfill. Do you guys have crawling philodendrons? Do you let them crawl, or do you just keep them kind of contained into trying to crawl up a pole type of situation? Because I know eventually I'm going to have to do something with this plant, and I don't know. I don't have the space or the room to like let plants like crawl. So I think if it got to be too much of a plant, like too big of a plant, it wasn't manageable. I think this and the philodendron gloriosum would probably be plants I would get rid of. I think they're really pretty and they're fun to grow. It's just, I'm not going to stress myself out trying to figure out something if I can't. Like, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not trying to force things, basically, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to force things that don't want to work out. Okay. I think that's a good amount of soil in there. And I can always, top it off if I feel like I need to. Okay, so let's see. This one also doesn't have a bottom tray, but I have this. So let me see. I'll just do that for now. And then I could do this also with the other plant too that probably needs a little bit more water. Alright guys, so this is it. I have repotted whatever climbing philodendrons or crawling philodendrons that I'm going to be repotting for this season. And I guess my next project, I don't know if I'm going to get to it today. If I do, it'll be another video. But are my syngoniums, because I'm looking at them right now. They don't look good. I can maybe show you real quick. We can pan over. I don't know if you can see them. They look okay, but they don't look great. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are just growing better than others, and I don't know. I feel like maybe they would grow better if they were all together in a bigger pot. So I'm kind of contemplating putting them all in one pot, all the different types that I have. Whatever survives, survives. Whatever doesn't, and just growing it like that. And having one pot of like syngonium going crazy instead of like 9. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys have done that. How does it look? How does it grow? Are there some varieties that just outdo other varieties? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I guess until next time, relax, plants. Peace out.